Hello and welcome to the Black Rose Garden. It's been a while since, it's been a while since I streamed or made videos, but it's been a while since I did anything with Path of Exile. And I know they did their announcement for the next league, which seems very exciting, like a week ago. But I just got back, so I'm gonna check it all out today. Give me 1 second. I just got back, so. Okay. I've literally been avoiding basically all spoilers. And honestly, all I'm hoping is that this league is better than Necropolis League, which is not very hard to do since Necropolis League is, I'm pretty sure statistically it's like the worst league of all time, or at least recent memory. Yeah, let's start with the content reveal. And then probably, since we're already so close to late league start, I'll probably also hopefully be able to figure out what build I'm going and what I'm going to do. I had a lot of fun with Blight last league, so if Blight is still good, I'm probably going to look to do Blight. I really, really want to make an AFK build so I can earn money while not playing the game. I think that's the best way to play. At least for me, that seems like the coolest way. I can multitask.
Hi, I'm Chris Wilson from Grinding Gear Games. Welcome to GG Live. Today, we're going to show you an exclusive reveal of Path of Exile Settlers of Calgar, which launches next week on July 26th. Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream, so make sure you follow the instructions below in order to claim your Corsair back attachment. In today's stream, we will take you a deep dive into the new Settlers of Calgar Challenge League. We'll cover the league mechanics, its new and revised crafting systems, a new trade market system for currency, some sweeping balance improvements,
Yeah, I
including
saw that
legacy class changes, in-game improvements, some further additions to the campaign, and some quality of life features.
Goat streamer. Thank you, David.
Alongside them. Finally, we'll show you our new supporter packs, ending with a live Q&A session, where Ziggy D will ask Path of Exile's game director Mark your questions from Twitch chat. After the live stream, we'll drop the full patch notes. I'll hand over to Mark now to introduce the new league.
We've really innovated with the content in this league, and I'm really excited to see what everyone thinks. So let's just get right into it with the trailer for Path of Exile, Settlers of Calgar.
Okay, from the images that I looked at, it looks like
You have to be mad to settle here. And yet, welcome to King's March.
what do you call it? Like a city builder game. Clash of Clans. That's what I was thinking about.
And steady winning.
Like God, like 10 years ago I played like Ebony.
Fortune seekers. And of course,
There were a bunch of those.
but if we prevail,
What was like the big ones before Clash of Clans?
the impossible. We hope to build a home.
I don't remember the names. I just remember Ebony. Such a bad game. You know, I was young back then. Glider rework, melee, that does not apply to me since I play Witch.
In Path of Exile, Settlers of Calgar, you will encounter some familiar faces from the Expedition League. Danig,
Uh-huh.
Ron, Turgeon, and Glennon are Calgaran people who are trying to establish trade between Rayclast and their homeland. They have recruited many curious characters from Rayclast, including some you may recognize, but are also seeking help of a powerful exile, like yourself. You will first encounter Johan, the King's Hand and Lionized Watch. He's there recruiting workers, traders, and exiles. Johan, under the command of the King of Calgar, has been sent here to build a new city called King's March, which intends to become the hub of commerce between Rayclast and Calgar. Soon,
King's
he'll bring you to
March?
the planned site for King's March.
Isn't that like the Diablo city name? Or is that like West March?
Which you'll notice has humble beginnings as just a tavern in a field. But with your help, it won't stay like this for long.
Oh my god, it's
It takes a
RuneScape.
lot to build a town. The Calgarans will ask you to seek out...
Yo, you can't tell me this doesn't look like RuneScape.
Calgarans will ask you to... You'll notice has humble beginnings.
Dude, I have chicken and sheep.
There's just a tavern in a field. But with your help, it won't stay like this for long. It takes a lot to build a town. The Calgarans will ask you to seek out resources that can be used to begin construction. On your adventures, you might find minerals such as crimson iron, which are veins of iron that have been overrun with corruption, spawning dangerous
Ah, that's
monsters.
a good way to add it to maps.
Petrified amber attracts mindless, blighted enemies, while bismuth has a strong affinity to the elements and causes the area to become unstable. If you're lucky, you might find verisium, a material as valuable as it is dangerous, and guarded by very powerful foes.
Oh, it's like diamond in
The
Minecraft.
deposit will automatically be tagged for mining. But first, we need to get someone to do the hard labor.
That's a pretty good way to add it to maps.
Nothing is free. Miners, along with other workers at the
Make you
Calgar
kill more
must be paid
things.
in cold, hard gold, which you'll notice is now dropping throughout Rayclast. You will have control about
Okay.
your enterprise. Once you have accumulated some gold, head to the town and talk to the recruiter, Rolf. He's been busy
Bro, this
tracking
literally
down
looks like
workers
RuneScape.
looking for work. You'll notice each person has their specialties and a wage cost. It'll be
Bro,
easy.
this looks like the bank in Jeez, what's the city in RuneScape? Not the starting one.
You to hire and fire as you please. Over the course of the league, you'll be searching for your perfect employees for each job.
Oh, you can hire workers. So it's like they have that in Black Desert, I think.
It's safe and
I've never played the game, but I looked into it. I wanted to play Black Desert a long time ago.
start with that so we can begin to retrieve some of those resources we were talking about earlier.
I literally wanted to play Black Desert just for their like worker mechanic, like the build an empire. I thought that was pretty cool. But then I looked at the rest of the game and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to play it.
Let's go find some ore and put our miner to use. Oh, we found a vein of orichalcum ore. It's guarded by dangerous demons worshipping a strange shrine. The shrine buffs the demons, giving them power. But once you defeat them, you can seize that power.
The best kind of farming. Not actual farming, but just killing.
Soon, we encounter a few more deposits.
Every game should be like this.
After you have tagged the mineral veins, your miners will get to work collecting resources in real time. They might take a while, but
Oh.
we'll tell you whether you are logged in or not. The work will be scaled by finding more or better miners, and by upgrading the mining station back in King's March to equip them with
More AFK.
Alright, sometimes Path and our miners have been able to get the
God, that's literally what I just talked about. Oh, more AFK.
And build new structures. There's plenty of options. We just need to decide where to start. I think we'll start with the tavern, the beating heart of King's March. It can be upgraded instantly to improve the recruiter's prospects, and you can find various important NPCs relaxing here. Next, we'll upgrade our mining station. You can upgrade this to improve the efficiency of your miners and allocate our newly hired workers to mining. You will eventually need a smelter, where you can send your ore to turn into more valuable bars. Then we have the disenchanter, where you can bring your magic, rare, or unique items to be added to a queue to be disenchanted over time. The items will be broken down into thaumaturgic dust, a new resource used for crafting.
It takes
More
time.
into that later. And of course,
Interesting.
the town needs food. You can invest in farming, where you can select crops to grow and harvest. But don't worry, you won't be manually watering anything. The wonders of delegation. With all these resources,
Delegation.
all the excess that we can spend, let's talk about rewards and settlers of Kalgur. Eventually, you can build a harbour and establish shipping routes between a number of different Kalguran and Kardarui ports for trade. You'll be able to pile your acquired resources onto these ships and send them to a port of your choosing, where your traders will haggle for the best deals. Each port will return specific.
Damn.
They accept all types of resources, but will have a preferred type that they'll currently pay more for. And you'll want to get onto this, because eventually you could be bringing in shipments like this. This.
Whoa.
Or even this. Today, we're going to trade with Kalgur.
Damn. Somebody's gonna get like multiple mirrors.
It creeps up. Much like the dangers on the shores of Rayclast, there are dangers out at sea. Monsters, pirates, environmental hazards. You'll want to try keep your shipment safe. You can do this by hiring workers that specialize in shipping. The more of them you add to the ship, the less risk there will be. Like this gentleman, who's famous for fending off...
Holy shit, this league is so big.
Now let's get that shipment going, and we'll continue exploring Rayclast while we wait for it.
But unlike Necropolis, like none of Necropolis made any sense. But even though this league is a lot more complicated, everything makes sense. Well, partly because it's borrowing from other
Send out
games.
shipments, go and have lunch, and come back to your rewards. Many mechanics in the league work this way, so you'll always have some ongoing project or outcome to look forward to. When your shipment has returned, or met its demise, you'll get notified.
Bro, that's perfect. Shit can be happening while AFK. Bro, I can AFK in Blight while my city is also running and my ships are also running. Bro, this is like the perfect league to AFK. You can't tell me otherwise.
And at your leisure, you can return to the town to collect your rewards. Our shipment returned safely, so let's go see what we got. Oh, they've sent us a unique item alongside our rewards, perhaps hoping to secure us as a loyal customer for the
A
future.
new item? Oh my god, I saw the word ward. Can't be good. Gain ward instead of 50% of armor, evasion from body armor. This is dog shit. I'm calling it now.
Rewards, perhaps hoping to secure us as a loyal customer for the future. Aside from shipping, the Kalgurans are big on their technology. They've hired Isla, a familiar face from the Heist League. She is an engineer who the Kalgurans have employed for a very exciting purpose. You're not the only one who understands how profitable running maps can be. Once at in-game, Isla can help you build a series of Kalguran-modified map devices. You can then put a queue of maps into them.
Whoa, can they run maps for me?
To work running those maps for you one at a time.
What?
Look, more delegation.
What?
Once again, you'll be notified when the rewards are ready to be collected.
Oh shit.
Put lots of maps in the queue.
That's even more AFK. Now I can have people running my... So I can be AFK in a Blight while my workers are mining shit, while ships are trading, while more workers are running more maps.
There all the time.
Yo, that's crazy.
Be careful though. The difficulty of the map impacts the risk of your workers perishing. Try to
Ah.
find the best workers, or perhaps just one you
They
like.
can die.
Consider the difficulty too. Sometimes it's better to just run it yourself. You'll see there are many benefits to having a whole ass town at your fingertips. Let's talk about crafting services. You should definitely consider building a runesmithing table. This is operated by Danik himself, using powerful Kalguran blacksmithing arts. He can engrave runic magic onto your weapons using runes.
Oh my god, there's a crafting element too?
Unlock new crafts that can be applied to your weapons as enchantments. Our design intention here is to take powerful effects you would usually only find on unique items, like this modifier, which you might
And they become enchantments on weapons?
Danik can apply it to your two-hand maces.
Oh. That's cool. That means like tempering orbs are gonna go down. The rip tempering orbs.
Crafting outcomes, ranging from ones very easily applied to very difficult. The rune types can be acquired through trade with Calgura.
And this feels less broken than what Crucible League had. There's a return projectile. Is that all you care about, David?
Feeding powerful bosses. The Calgura tech benefits don't end there. We're also bringing back a formerly overpowered crowd favorite, Recombination.
Oh shit!
You to help her with getting resources. The system isn't as strong as it used to be, but it still allows you to combine two items together, hoping to get the best modifiers of each onto a single item.
How'd they nerf it? How'd they nerf Recombinators?
It is now the primary resource for two huge new quality of life features that we are putting to test. Firstly, you can use gold to respec passive points. This is a feature from Path of Exile 2 that we've decided just makes sense to port back. The higher level you are, the more expensive it gets. And the next one is absolutely massive. A currency trade market.
Well, regrets. They're gonna be worthless.
He allows you to asynchronously buy and sell currency and most
Yeah, I mean, they made a separate video for this. All I had to do was look at the thumbnail, and I knew what this was gonna be. It's absolutely crazy.
Will make the trade happen for you, so long as there is someone selling.
I mean, it's not that crazy, but it'll make everything just faster.
You'll be able to go back to blasting monsters while Trusty Faustus does the dirty work, notifying you when your currency is ready for collection. All you need to do is pay him a small amount of gold for his time. Cards on the table, this is an experiment to see if this type of asynchronous trading has a place in future Path of Exile releases. We are very excited to see how it goes. Now, given that Faustus is an expert in black market trade and shady deals, he also provides another service, offering items for gold. The items will generate with random rarity, and on average the modifiers on them are better than normal.
Oh, it's just Gwenin.
Some targeted items during the campaign.
It's just Gwenin.
For making those elusive specific in-game items, which perhaps you could take to the runesmith afterwards. It's worth noting that you can invite Faustus to your hideout, where he will always be available for respecking, currency exchange, and black market items. As your town grows, it will attract more attention, good and bad. Settlers of Calgura features 3 in-game bosses that will close in on your operations, wanting a piece of the pie. They might capture and ransom your workers, even your entire ships. You'll have to make some tough decisions. Will you take them on, or pay them off? One example of a boss is Sassan, the Bandit Lord. You won't stumble across this boss by accident. Instead, this unsavory character can come into your town.
Yeah, I saw the teaser where they changed all the the boss HP to be at the top. That's so nice.
If you're not up for the heroics, you might simply pay the ransom in gold. Or perhaps these workers were especially disappointing, and you'll just leave them for dead in true Ray class fashion. They knew what they were signing up for, right? Of course, the heroics might be worth it for other reasons. These bosses can drop new unique items.
All right, let's read these. Oh, min-maxing this is going to be pretty hard. Or maybe I'm just thinking of like how hard it is in Black Desert. Because from what I like learned about Black Desert, their worker system, it takes fucking forever to get good workers and stuff. We'll see how they do in PoE. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably make it the same. They'll make it really, really hard to get, like, perfect workers. It's like an RNG role, and then people are gonna keep playing for a really long time. That doesn't sound too bad. Alright, block spell. Minus 10%. Huh? Block chance is lucky. Trigger socket elemental spell. So you basically don't have to build block. And you get capped block. Like, does this give 13? I don't even know if you run Tempest Shield. I mean, Necro will just take Bone Offering and then they don't have to do anything else. And they're at like 65%. Yeah, 65% is not bad. I think the main part is how hard it is to trigger.
In sum, Settlers of Calgura is a very experimental league with new mechanics that will completely change how you play the core game. We've been sitting on a lot of these ideas for a while and can't wait to share them with you. But there's a lot more to this expansion. Let's talk about balance. Well,
oh
we've
boy,
finally rebalanced the Gladiator. It's been a long time coming. Like before,
this game really needed balance. The past couple leagues have just been pretty much the same. Actually, last league they nerfed everything except for Detonate Dead.
This new passive allows you to combine different weapon types while dual wielding to get a variety of powerful bonuses. For example,
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I'm not playing Glad, so.
Which requiring you to block the ground and these mechanics further on the passive tree and a new support gem. You were able to increase the leeway duration after meeting the condition. The Gladiator wasn't their damage.
Wait, what?
After meeting the condition was to strike the ground in an X shape around your target location, doing huge amounts of damage. And of course, in true Path of Exile fashion, there are many avenues to invest in these mechanics further on the passive tree and a new support gem. You were able to increase the leeway duration after meeting the condition, reduce the cooldowns, or...
Oh, they're still talking about Gladiator?
As we develop Path of Exile systems, we often find ourselves reusing mechanics, increasing their depth, and allowing more avenues to invest into them. As such, the Raider Ascendancy class found itself lacking, with many of its passives commonly available elsewhere. We want our Ascendancy class
The
to be
Raider
more
is lacking.
allowing you to change your character in ways that are meaningful.
Bro,
and
just
unique.
nerf
As a
Pathfinder.
result, we've straight up removed the Raider.
Easy.
And we've
Oh.
added a new class in its place, the Warden. This class is
No
largely
way.
inspired by from the Affliction League, with a few changes. The Warden now focuses on Affliction League Warden.
Wait, they removed
Class
Raider?
in its place,
What?
the Warden. This class is largely inspired by its predecessor from the Affliction League, with a few changes. The Warden now focuses on elemental attacks, changing the behavior of shock, enhancing freeze.
Raider was the one that had like
There's also a skill that allows
40%
you to ballistically
spell
cover
suppress, right?
periodically. The
That
class
was
also
pretty
grants
strong.
Skin, which is a skill that can be used to mitigate physical damage from hits. After taking a number of hits, it increases your evasion, making it a great defensive choice. Finally, the last thing the Warden can specialize in is tinctures. These are an alternative to flasks from the Affliction League.
Oh, that's cool. That's a really special class then.
Replacing flasks. You can inherently only have one tincture active at a time, and it requires a melee weapon to use. While activated, they grant a powerful buff. They can drop as magic items, or be modified with currency to grant extra bonuses. Here is a prismatic tincture. This one increases elemental damage by 100% while active. You'll notice it has two extra effects. One is that it
Yeah,
applies
these
mana
don't
every
apply to
second.
me.
Mana burn is a debuff that builds up while tinctures are active, causing you to lose mana.
Still only gonna play Witch, so
Tinctures also have a cooldown. So
You
once
know.
disable one, no other tincture can be enabled for a time. These changes make tincture use a more active and interesting choice than it was in Affliction. Both mana burn and the cooldown can be modified through modifiers on the tinctures or on the passive skill tree. Players will want to maximize their tincture uptime for sure. Here we have a couple other tinctures. The Poisonberry tincture is excellent for poison builds. The Rosethorn tincture is the choice for those wanting to deal critical strikes. You might be wondering, with the removal of the Raider, where has the Frenzy Charge investment gone? We've added a Frenzy Charge passive skill to the Deadeye, replacing the Rupture passive skill. On top of the sensitive classes, we have revisited a number of core mechanics. This time taking pains to ensure easy access through the passive tree, skill gems, and simple items. We don't want all the powerful mechanics to be hidden behind layers of complexity. Let's just rapid fire through the key points. If you want more detail later, you can read the patch notes, which will be dropped after the live stream. Be sure to let us know what you think. There's a lot of changes, so be prepared for a bit of a shock to the system. I expect it will take several days for the dust to settle on this one. Firstly, we've made some drastic alterations to melee skills. Let me just rip this band-aid off. Melee totem skill gems have been removed.
that's so
We're
good.
trying to adopt a philosophy with melee going forward, but unlike other builds, it will be far less oriented around set and forget gameplay. You will deal the damage yourself, and you should be rewarded for doing so. To compensate, we have buffed the damage on almost
Finally.
every single melee skill. As the majority of this damage does come from
Finally?
healing, we have also made them cost more mana as they level, but it's nothing like the mana cost on spells.
This was a pretty obvious change that nobody knew why they didn't make.
313% attack damage at gem level 20 to a massive 552% attack damage. It's also worth
Like,
noting
who
that
thought
enemies back.
totems was
281% attack
good
damage,
for melee?
dealing 664% attack damage at gem level 20. These are just two examples, but the majority of melee skills are now dealing approximately 75% more damage at level 20. Of course, with melee comes close proximity combat, so you need some good defensive options. New base types with higher defensive values will now drop throughout the endgame. As you reach yellow, red, and purple maps, you can expect to find higher tier base types in each. For example, Val Regalia and Hubris Circlet are no longer the best in slot items for Energy Shield. There are new base types that surpass them.
Twilight
Along with some
Regalia.
changes,
Mm.
which we'll talk about soon, you can now get better items than ever before in these slots. To compensate, we have reduced the amount of flat evasion and armor from the Grace and Determination auras, but overall, you're getting more defenses than before.
That's
On top of this, we have
quite a lot
multiple
of
modifiers on
power
every
creep.
equipment. You can now get as high as 189 additional maximum life from a single modifier on body armors, and more in other slots
Oh.
too. Count's Heart has also finally been restored to its former glory, and once again grants plus 1000 to maximum life. I mentioned quality.
Power creep?
Quality on weapon and armors is being changed to apply multiplicatively. In other words, weapons with full quality will give 20% more physical damage, and armor with full quality will have 20% more local
Even
damage.
more power
This
creep.
will mean a damage increase for
That's
almost all builds using physical damage tools.
multiplicative
There will be more
power
additional armor,
creep.
energy shield, and ward for all builds. Endurance charges no longer grant elemental resistances, but
That's
instead
good.
grant additional elemental damage reduction, making it multiplicative with resistances.
Oh, that's insane
You can
then.
now get 4% per charge, alongside the existing 4% physical damage reduction. To compensate, we have made some changes to the Juggernaut, and various unique items like Eternal Damnation. You can get more maximum resistances from the tree, specifically around the Marauder class start. These of course can stack with the new elemental mitigation from endurance charges.
That's
On
insane.
top of this, Jewels can now roll maximum elemental resistances as modifiers.
Well,
Since we're making elemental mitigation more accessible, we've heavily reduced accessibility to physical damage taken as chaos or elemental damage. Those stats are still around, but you should not expect to be getting full conversion anymore.
oh,
All
I
block passives have
see.
been buffed, so you can now more easily achieve block cap from just the passive tree. The Keystone, Versatile Combatant, has been improved to have less of a penalty to maximum block.
Wait, so they made elemental damage mitigation better, but damage conversion, like Fizz to Ali, worse. So that still doesn't fix the problem that Fizz does way too much damage.
Have been buffed to generally allow for more acquisition of maximum leech rate for life. Val Pact has been reinstated to its former glory for instant life leech, but only for melee. We've reworked Flesh and Stone.
Oh,
Previously, the slot
shit.
were Maim and Blind, depending on the stance of our character. Now, while in Sand stance, the skill simply provides damage mitigation, becoming more effective the closer you are to enemies. While in Blood stance, enemies will take more physical damage the closer you are to them. This skill will now greatly favor melee or close range gameplay. Given we're doing a Kalguran league, Ward has also received a bit of attention. There are new uniques that grant Ward, and the base duration of Ward is now faster. To compensate,
goodbye to
all
Witch.
skills have been nerfed.
Whoa.
Other builds will still be possible.
Sounds like it.
That was most of the purely defensive changes. Now let's look at some of the offensive and utility-based ones. There are more and better ways to deal with mana as an attacker on the southern hemisphere of the passive tree.
Yeah, everything he's talked about is only on the bottom of the tree.
Now have higher critical strike chance values than ever. Wands can go as high as 10% without modifiers.
Well, you know, the cool thing about Path of Exile is you can path anywhere.
For you wand attackers, wands now have higher attack speed than ever to compensate.
Bro, it'd be so funny if the optimal way to play Witch is like a melee build. That would be... That'd be really funny. That would mean they overtune melee so much.
And more universal to builds. They also now apply to allies by default.
But I'd be okay with it.
Banners have been reworked. Instead of having a reservation cost, they are now free. However, they don't grant a permanent buff. Banners now need to be placed for the effect to be active. However, once placed, they are far more powerful than before. Additionally, there are new ways to prolong the effects, and more ways to invest in them than ever before. Rage has been made more fundamental and discoverable. Rage is now multiplicative attack damage, but no longer inherently grants attack speed or movement speed. It has a new cap, and you can find many new passive clusters that allow you to invest into the mechanic. The goal is to make Rage more powerful as a baseline, and less gated behind the use of specific unique items and ascendancy classes. Berserk has been nerfed, just so you're aware. We have changed how bleed works too. You can now find aggravated bleed on the passive tree. When applied, all bleeds on the enemy will deal damage as if the enemy is moving, for the remainder of their duration. The skill and snaring arrow no longer interacts with bleed, so no more will you have to apply bleeds and swap to a bow. You can now achieve the same results using aggravated bleed passives without the annoyance. Rupture from the Deadeye has been turned into a support gem. We've added the new Overexertion support gem, which highly favors slam builds. Now, it's time to look at a hot topic, Magic Find. In the Settlers of Kalgur expansion, we are going to be removing item quantity bonuses from all character items.
Oh shit.
Items in standard leagues. Magic Find is intended to be another access on your gear you can scale once you have achieved the power you want. With item quantity being only available on unique items, this meant if you wanted to get the most out of it, you had to be playing a very specific build. We still want people to be able to invest into Magic Find, but now only through item rarity. This can be obtained on a number of rare item slots, and by a much larger number of builds. What about Ventor's Gamble, you might ask? Here it is now. This is one of the biggest...
That's a mana reservation efficiency? Wow, that's a good item still. Might be better. Cause remember last league... Wait, or that PoE 2? I can't remember, but they... I think it's PoE 2, where they're making rarity affect, like, quantity.
This is one of the biggest balance patches we've ever done. I can't promise that existing builds will all be safe. Even we aren't able to predict all the outcomes here, nor have we even gone into every single change, just the major ones. I don't know, man. Balance is hard. But the sheer number of new, viable options is exciting, especially for melee. And we're determined to drag the game in a better direction. Be sure to read the patch notes after this, it's going to be a ruckus. In 3.24, we overhauled the in-game experience by introducing a new tier of maps and reworking scarabs. We want to continue to improve these systems and introduce more exciting in-game content every league. 3.25 is no exception. Let's check out the myriad of changes coming in Settlers of Kalgur.
Oh boy.
First up, we are changing mini scarabs. We won't go into too much detail here to avoid getting lost in the weeds, but here's a few new ones. Be sure to check out the patch notes after this for more detail.
Alright, let's see. Any Blight?
We've also added an additional map device
Nope.
slot, which will be unlocked upon completing your first 10-way Maven encounter. This simply allows for more combinations of scarabs and maps, resulting in more difficulty and more rewards. This is on top of the existing additional slot that can be unlocked by completing your first tier 17 map.
This is cool, although most content already had like 5 scarabs, so you'll still probably just be running, like choosing one type of content and just running that mainly.
6 map device slots in total.
That looks so scuffed.
Special encounters to the in-game. One such encounter is the Nameless Seer, lurking in tier 16 and 17 maps. This NPC will give you a selection of unique items, and you can pick one for free.
Ah, rip.
In tier 16 maps, he now
Can't get it in tier 2 anymore.
a map. This allows you to swap the divination card drops of the current map with another map on your atlas. Just one caveat, you cannot have the same map be in multiple swaps at the same time. If you want to undo your choice, you can use a scouring orb on either map on your atlas.
Oh shit. That means everyone's gonna get apothecaries from every map. Apothecaries are gonna go down so hard.
Scouring orb on either map on your atlas. We've also made some updates to a couple of leagues. Blight has been updated with some atlas passive skill changes.
Oh, wait. This is important to me now. Hold up.
Also made some updates to a couple of leagues. Blight has been updated with some...
Blight boss in your mass have a 10% chance to add an additional reward lane that is only guarded by Blight bosses. Interesting. That makes it a lot harder and more rewarding. That's pretty good. I can't read that. Varieties of items in 3 Blight chests are lucky. Huh? They just buff it?
And double anointed amulets can now drop in Blight Ravage maps.
Oh shit, that is strong. That is really strong.
We've also introduced a new type of oil that can only drop from Blighted and Blight Ravage maps. Ritual has also been updated. You can...
People say that one is good for open maps. You're not forced to play condensed maps. Does it matter? If the 10% chance to add a lane is static, then it doesn't really matter. you would still just play like condensed maps to get fewer lanes. I don't know. We'll see how they like how it's coded. First and final shots of barrage sequences fire that fire
maps.
what return to you? Huh? That seems so bad.
Ritual has also been updated. You can now find one new and many reworked
+2 socketed, -2 socketed support. Okay.
new unique items.
Bloodline, increase elemental ailment duration on you, reduce curse, pacify. Oh, that's from affliction, I think. Mana, chaos res. I don't even. Yeah, affliction, pen. Oh, these are all the curses from. I don't remember them being that good. I remember nobody using them. Oh shit, they're back? The Affliction Spectres are back. I wonder if all of them are back.
And occasionally a fragment, granting access to the King in the Mist's boss fight from the Affliction League. He will drop a number of unique items that were familiar from the League, but not that which was taken, as it is now that which was taken away. However, he now drops a different modular jewel that you might recognize from the Necropolis League.
Oh, it's not... Oh, what did it used to be called? Yeah, my memory sucks. What was this called before? Passive global increased critical strike chance.
In Tier 16 and Tier 17 maps, you can now encounter the Wildwood, also from the Affliction League. In case you missed it, the Wildwood is a mysterious forest fraught with danger. In the darkness, you will find magical wisps yearning for freedom. Upon releasing them, they will empower the monsters in your map, promising more danger but more rewards. You may also find random sentinels on the ground near the start of your maps, from the Sentinel League.
Holy shit, they're adding so much.
But you can click on them and then they can be activated in that area at any time of your choosing. Upon activation,
Bro, I basically didn't play in Affliction League. And I didn't play in Sentinel League either, so to me these are all gonna be all new. Jeez, this is gonna be so much learning.
You may occasionally find a reflective mist from the Calandra League.
Oh my god.
It could drop a jewelry item with randomly enhanced or inverted modifier values. Or it can give a reflecting mist item, which can be used on an existing piece of jewelry to perform the same action at a time of your choosing. Good luck! There's many other small changes to League content. We're removing the first 15 most boring waves of the simulacrum and rebalancing rewards to improve the chances of finding unique jewels.
Nice.
We're also adding some of the beasts from Einhar's Memory of Harvest Beasts to the core pool.
Nice.
The Black Morrigan. In other news, we've added a set of new chisel types, which can be applied to your map to get different bonuses.
Oh, that's
While the
cool.
card chisel still increases item quantity, there are new ones that now increase rarity, pack size.
I don't think I know how to play the game anymore.
Cards and scarabs.
Ah, that Scarab one. Yeah, they know it's the most expensive. It's like the last one.
It's also worth mentioning that chisels now apply 20% quality per chisel to white maps, 10% to yellow maps, and 5% to red maps and higher. Unique maps still require the full 20 chisels. Also, only one type of chisel can be applied to it.
Okay, you're always just gonna chisel and then alch.
At a time. During 3.24, we made a change to Tier 17 maps that allowed them to be rerolled with Chaos Orbs. We are now expanding the currency types that can be used on them to also include currencies like chisels.
You can now Vol Orb and chisel. What? Isn't that just a normal map then? What else would you do with a map? Like a null? Apply delirium orbs? Like at some point it's probably easier to say all the things that you can't do to tier 17 maps rather than say the things you can do.
And Val Orbs.
Like these are what you just do to normal maps anyway.
Ultimately, the only restriction Tier 17 maps now have is that explicit modifiers cannot be removed from them. We have also revised the difficulty of these maps, as they didn't quite hit the mark. The monsters in them now have substantially less life, and deal less damage, meaning Tier 17 maps now better fit into the progression between pinnacle and uber pinnacle content. Lastly,
I hope they're talking about the bosses. The bosses are way too tanky.
Based on the possible outcomes selected by supporters. So many supporters really wanted Mage Bloods, so the box was hardly dropping. Thus, we have drastically increased the drop rate of the box, but reduced the probability of getting chase unique items from it, like Mage Blood. Overall, we have taken care not to reduce the number of Mage Bloods total in the economy. We figured it was better to have more tickets for fun, rather than barely seeing any boxes in a league. We've been hard at the Path of Exile experience on consoles. With native ports for the Xbox Series consoles already being released, and PS5 on the near horizon, the game now takes full advantage of the console hardware. Loading times have been reduced even further, pop-in has been reduced, and textures
Wow, I don't care.
improved for all new generation consoles. We've installed a new
That's cool.
algorithm that improves the crispness of dynamic resolution, with an additional anti-aliasing pass on top of that. With these upgrades, we also support variable refresh rate TVs and monitors on PlayStation 5 and on all Xbox consoles. Resolution. In 3.24, we added some new encounters and secrets to the campaign. In Settlers of Calgo, we're adding even more. We're not going to spoil them all here, but keep an eye out for anything unfamiliar on your adventures. Who knows what you'll find? I mean, I know, but still. There's an underground bunker underneath the refinery, guarded by powerful robots. I wonder what's been hidden away here. How do I unlock this mysterious door? What riches must lay inside?
Ooh.
Blighted growths have appeared in the gardens and sewers of San. A vault containing riches can be found in the reliquary. As you might have seen in our teasers, there's a slew of quality of life features we've been working on. Here's a quick summary. You'll no longer need to interact with waypoints to unlock them. You can just walk by and they'll activate automatically. When using keyboard and mouse, you'll be able to pick up items from further away. We're adding static life bars to some bosses. Not all bosses will have them just yet, but we'll be adding more over time. You can now see which divination cards drop in each map by hovering over them on your atlas. When you die, you can now resurrect without having to reactivate all your reservation effects, like auras and heralds. You can start harvesting counters with just a single action. The amount of quality provided by currency items like whetstones is now based on the item level, rather than item rarity. Those currencies now apply a 20% quality to very low level items, with that amount reducing as the item level increases.
Oh, that's good for
Next up, we're going
leveling.
to be talking about our new League supporter packs.
Alright,
We're
time to
launching two
burn
new
money.
supporter packs, the Paladin and Penance packs. Each tier contains the pack's full face value in points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions. These packs are only available for the duration of the Settlers of Calgary League, and will leave the store forever when it ends. As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic, and do not affect your character's power or progression in any way. The Paladin series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
That looks decent. The armor
One
looks
your weapon or shield with
decent.
the Paladin weapon effect. Make a show of leveling up with the Harpy Flyover level up effect.
What the
Equipping the
fuck?
Divine Paladin armor effect.
Is that a plane?
Adorn your weapon or shield with the Paladin weapon effect.
That's kind of
Make
whatever.
a show of leveling up with the Harpy Flyover level up effect.
Oh, it's a bird. It's not a plane. That one's real so weird.
Equipping the Divine Paladin armor set will periodically cause slain enemies to be consecrated and laid to rest. This set also comes with a matching back attachment. Both the helmet and back attachment have options to display the radiant glow, or not. You pick.
I think the helmet looks really cool. I think the rest of the armor looks unimpressive.
Divine Judgment finisher effect locks onto unique enemies before obliterating them with a laser from the heavens. May your critical hits resonate across Rayclast with the Cleric's Bell back attachment. Invite your friends to spend a day at the races in the Vasteri racecourse hideout. Add rowers to the track to race them against each other. Or you can just spectate from the sidelines.
Oh shit, you can gam.
The Penance Pack series
You can
also has
bet
6
on
exclusive microtransactions.
roller races.
With the Penance back attachment equipped, a repentant soul is chained to your back and lashed with lightning. Ouch. Place none other than the Trial Master in your hideout and have him comment on your chaos and Val crafting attempts. He even keeps a record of how many Chaos and Val lords you've used in your hideout during the league, or across all leagues.
Interesting.
Blood stains your armor the more life you lose when wearing the Acolyte's Penance armor set. The Zealot's Madness portal effect fragments as you near it. The Cauldron map device boils maps, fragments, and scarabs placed into it, keeping a tally of how many have been thrown into the pot in the current league or across all leagues.
Hmm.
The Exiled Squire pets follow in your footsteps, hyping you up for battles, providing pessimistic commentary, or voicing their disdain for you to bring you down a peg. These packs are now available for purchase on both PC and console, and will remain so during Path of
They're
Exile,
decent.
Settlers of Calgary. Meanwhile, the Solar and Eldritch packs leave the store forever at the launch of Settlers of Calgary League, so now's your last chance to purchase them. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. Now, we have one more thing to announce before getting into the Q&A. We are soon going to be running a small closed beta test for Path of Exile 2. We have been taking sign-ups for the Path of Exile 2 beta tests over at pathofexile2.com. We will only be selecting a very limited number of people for this first test, but if you want to make sure that you're considered, then head over to the website and register your email address now.
Hi, I'm
Let's watch the other stuff. We saw those. Challenge.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, game director on Path of Exile. As you may have seen in our GDG live event last week, we announced that we will be adding a currency exchange market in the Settlers of Calgary expansion. It is important to note that this feature is only available in the Settlers of Calgary leagues and will not be available on standard leagues. Today, we'll go over some of the basics of how to use this new system. The currency exchange can be opened at Faustus in King's March, a new area in this expansion. Despite using Faustus, this system is for player-to-player trading, so will not be available in solo self-found. It's worth inviting Faustus to your hideout, so you can use this feature between in-game maps at your leisure without having to visit King's March every time. Here is the user interface for the currency exchange market. Here and here are where you can select which currency you want to trade for and which currency you want to trade away.
Alright, I don't need him to explain it. Oh shit, wait, you can do everything? Wait, I thought it was just currency, but you can do everything. Oh shit. But I mean, these are all the things that you could have done on a trade website. So, the thing that you still need the TFT Discord for, you still need the TFT Discord for. Which is, I mean, there's not really much they can do about that.
Currencies, like Chaos Orbs or Divine Orbs. When inputting the currency you're hoping to get, the popular category will include a subset of the items that have been used to trade for that currency recently. Specifically, the 12 items with the highest trade volume. It is highly recommended, if you want to fill your exchange quickly, that you select one of these popular currencies. Now that we have selected both the currency we want and have, we need to specify a ratio. This ratio shows the best possible outcome currently available for the exchange you are trying to do. If you hover over this ratio, it will show a number of the best ratios available. If you want to get your exchange completed in a timely manner, it is recommended the ratio you set is equal to one of these or similar. You'll notice as you increase the amount of currency you want, there is a gold cost, represented here. In order to trade using this method, you need to pay a gold cost, which you can find throughout Rayclast in the Settlers of Calgary League. This value has been balanced around the mid-game campaign, so at early game it can be quite difficult, if not entirely unreasonable to use the system. By end-game, it should be relatively trivial and just serve as a nominal cost. As no account traded, you must be playing the game
That's
before you
good.
engage with the system. Now, we can place our exchange, which we'll add it down here. The moment you're
Yeah, I mean, that... I think end game, they just have the system there to prevent bots.
exchange is placed, they can start to be filled. So take care to be certain when placing exchanges. There is a limit to the number of exchanges you can have at any given time. This limit is shared across all leagues. We will be experimenting with this limit. You are able to watch your exchange be filled in real time. An exchange can be partially filled, and at any time you can close your exchange, after which you can take your currency. Closing your exchange will not refund your gold.
Oh my god, wait, that's like you can do that in RuneScape too. It shows you.
You will receive a
That
notification
literally looks like the RuneScape
offline
interface.
You should make sure to keep Faustus placed in your hideout within sight. He will have this icon above him when he has something for you to collect. Exchanges that are ready to be collected can be seen highlighted here. To retrieve your currency, just simply select it and place it in your inventory. On keyboard and mouse, you can control click to move an entire stack, and you can control right click to move as many as would fill your inventory. When using PlayStation or Xbox controllers, or similar, you can press square or X respectively to do the same. Pressing holding those same buttons will move as many as would fill your inventory. It is worth noting, you can now also use these same lines to bulk move currency from your inventory to your stash. When doing that in a
Nice.
different way, it also now uses this keybind for the same action, so it can be consistent across all interfaces. At any time, you can hop on information hopper provided on the panel to find out more, or if you just need to refresh your memory. We are very excited to see.
Nice. See challenge rewards. Probably not gonna go for these. Too much work. Interesting. Cloudburn Cloak. Wow, why did my resolution just die? Hold up. King's March portal effect. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it like comes out of a coin. Oh, but there's no armor set this time. That's not too bad. All right, wait. Let's look at everything else. Oops. New gems. Actually, I can just look at the patch notes. Challenge rewards, private leagues. So Catan. Ask questions. I opened that already? Yeah, I did. Private leagues, new gems, item filter, currency exchange. Alright, let's see what I missed. Wait, where's the patch notes? Patch notes, dev manifesto. Oh, there we go. Dev. This is old, right? Yeah, dude, they're all really old. Oh boy, this is gonna be so long. I'm gonna look at everything else first. Okay. So yeah, the league mechanic looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of work. But there's also a lot of AFK. So I'm okay with it. Alright, so resources. Yeah, you collect resources. This is just talking about the trading. Delegate map running. You guys should tell Raymond about this. Might be able to get him into it. Yeah, there's that unique. Gladiator, sure. Warden. Massive balance overhaul. Except they didn't change which. In-game content improvements. I think they made Blight better, but only slightly. Oh man. New gems. There's so many. Okay, not gonna read all that. Let's just like skim through the patch notes. Alright, the Challenge League, new content, a lot of new skills, 15 new uniques. I wonder how much they changed the Atlas map. Because they didn't talk about that. It feels like they barely changed anything. Yeah, that's good. Okay, banner rework, that's good. Banners... Actually, they're just gonna be less generic now. Like, everyone was running Defiance banner or Dread banner. I think a lot less people are gonna be running those now. It's... or maybe everyone's gonna be running it since it doesn't take reservation anymore. It's kind of annoying to use. Rage doesn't affect me. Doesn't affect Witch, I should say. I'm pretty sure none of these affect Witch. 6 slots. They added Witchwood and Nameless Seer. Okay, they talked about all of these. League improvements, Delirium. Okay, Atlas. They removed back the ban. That's so funny. This show is so dumb. I mean, it was kind of interesting, but it kind of broke the game multiple times too. They buffed Speaker of the Dead. Okay. Oh, but I mean, they nerfed Magic Find. Wait, I wonder if this still gives Magic Find, though. Probably does. Oh, Pact with Energy. They get nerfed? No, it lasts 60 seconds now. No, they nerfed it so hard. Unless you run the map fast. Still good. It's, yeah, 60 seconds, you're not going to finish the map. Unrelenting Torment. I don't even remember this. Oh, the other possessed one. Okay. I wonder if they have an updated tree already. They should. We're like 2 days away from league start. I do not remember what this... Oh, this is a Syndicate one? Now has... Seance. Where are the Blight ones? Sparrow in the Wind. Place with new... Okay, Spore of the Wind, I think, is the one that was useless, that nobody took, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, let me read this. Blight Towers can now be salvaged. Better rewards. Huh? Salvage rewards are improved for each different tower type build during the encounter. That seems overly complicated. So you want to build better towers and more different towers. Okay. Distill fungus causes blight maps at 60% more chance. Complete blight maps and completing a blight encounter in your map grants blight reach. Blight now grants a chance for maps. Ooh, to be blighted map. Oh, that's pretty good. I wonder if these blighted maps can also be turned into blight ravaged maps with the one scarab. That's blight chests have a 10% blighted maps instead of blight bosses. Wow, you're gonna get so many more blighted maps. These are all good instead of 80%. Oh, they removed the... Huh? Okay. The Blight respawn notable no longer provides 10% oil extractors. Instead of Blight buildings. Wait, did they remove extractors? Guarded by battle. It sounds like they removed extractors, which is sad. Way to get quantity and rarities change. Well, Affliction is here, so Affliction is even stronger now since you can't get Magic Find normally. Generally, we've added item quantity bonuses such as Essences or Delirium. Oh, so maybe it didn't go down. On top of that, we've... wait, so then Delirium now is going to be... everyone's going to run Delirium. On top of that, we have Drop Dead by that was in 4. You get loot the more difficult. Okay. Major change we have alongside a lot of quantity bonuses on player. Fewer than 100 players in a league. To prevent things from multiplying out of control. Oh, fewer than 100 players. Yeah, like Empyrean Gaming. Yep, and monopolies. Yep. That's good. Player quantity, player balance. Oh, corpses spawned by Desecrate now have a flattening match rate, so rather than a 15%. T-Spectre. Okay, I think they fixed the problem that I literally made a video about. Now have a 15th match rate rather than 15% chance on top of being added. Yeah, they fixed the problem completely. This was like the simplest fix. It's just not to have a map pool where your chance to spawn your specters goes way above 15%. Spectral corpses. Cool. Time to make another video about that. Dude, that's gonna be like a 5-second video. The spectral corpses are now unusable for the most purposes. Wait, spectral corpses? These spectral corpses. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't use them for... Oh, shit. Not only did they fix it, but you can't even use them for Desecrate, so nobody's gonna use them anyway. Well, hope that they dead. They just lost like probably like half their damage or something. The number of specters saved your character now always 10 rather than being based on your specter limit. Wow, they changed that too. Yeah, I was like, they could do either one of these and it would fix the problem that I made the video about, but they did both, so that's cool. You can't DD spectros. Control F determination. Yeah, I read that. That just kills Detonate Dead. They don't even need to nerf the skill gem now. Just auto gets nerfed by so much. Spectral corpses have visual effect applied to them. Different. Okay. So now you actually, if you're doing like Detonate Dead, you don't even want to have the specter corpses because you'll just have less chance of clicking on actual corpses that you can detonate, which is kind of funny. But now you just want to run around with 0. Itemized corpses now spawn spectral corpses. Okay. Spectral corpses can only spawn if you have the raised specter spill. Oh, so basically the only purpose is for reviving specters, it seems. Or bone offering. What does bone offering do? I don't know why they just include bone offering. Huh? That's so weird. You don't need specters for bone offering unless you change that too. Player spawn corpse no longer affected by modifiers on maps. Were they before? Endurance charges on players and minions no longer grant 4%. And that's it. Okay, that's just the endurance charge change, which is insane. Ward now instantly... Wait, what? Oh, this is all player balance. Now instantly restore... Okay, they buffed Ward, but still pretty bad. Dual wielding. Okay. Melee strike. Player minions are no longer taught by while the player has grace. Okay, that's good. He no longer be stunned while performing vol skills before The contact point has been reached. I don't know what that means. False smite. Okay, these don't really matter. You can no longer gain rampage stacks if you have an active rampage kill streak, but no longer any source of ramp. Oh, you can't weapon swap. It's not prevent dancing dervish. Okay. Yeah, you can no longer roll weapon swap for rampage, which is kind of dumb to begin with. There's new anoint where you don't need a corpse for offering. Oh, that's really good. That's also really good for AFK too, if it works the way that I think it works. Because when I was thinking about an AFK build last league, I was like, I really want to use bone offering, or I would want to use any offering, but you kind of can't make it trigger because you would need like you can't do cast when damage taken because you would need the cast when damage taken to trigger twice. The first time for desecrate and then the second time for your offering, which is makes it pretty much unviable. The divine blessing. Oh shit, they removed divine blessing. I'm okay with that. That was a kind of a dumb mechanic. Although that's a pretty direct nerf to Eldritch Battery. Falling skills, this doesn't matter. Now describes to not support trial skills rather than every. Okay. It's just like such a weird thing. Friendly skill gem, elemental these don't apply to me. Absolution. 200 previously 200. Okay. They nerfed absolution scaling by a little bit. Ancestral Cry, Armor Brand. Oh no. It's probably still gonna be the best leveling skill. I hope. God, I'm gonna have to learn a new leveling skill. That sounds like pain. Now has 270. Okay. Forever, Artillery Ballista, Bane, Barrage, Battle Mage's Cry. Oh my god. Dude, I don't think anyone knows what's optimal anymore. It's gonna be like, will some of these changes allow these to be leveling skills? Is there gonna be a new leveling build? Oh god, watch melee be the best leveling, the like fastest way to level. Desecrate is dead anyway. Wow, there's way too many. It changed every single skill. Did they change detonate dead itself? They really don't need to. Let's see. I'm just kind of curious. Detonate dead. It would be around here. They didn't change detonate dead at all, which is fine. Sheesh. What am I playing? Well, we will look at go back to Defiance banner. Yes, sir. Is no longer a reservation. None of spirit stats. You must gain Veil from melee combat. Oh. Yeah. If you can only use it with melee, then it's no longer generic. Yoro will be larger and more powerful. Mana lasts for duration. Blah, blah, blah. You can gain Valor. 10 seconds. Area effect. And more aura effect. Banner grants 8% move speed. Spell? Wait. Spell suppress? Okay, but it's only a limited time, so... -5 damage. Level 1, -12. What? Say goodbye to armor? Yeah, this Defiance banner looks very weak. Because it's very limited time. Like, I'm pretty sure banners are only going to be useful against, like, bosses. You're just going to, like, drop them on a boss. But if you're at a boss, then the movement speed doesn't really matter as much. The spell suppression is insane, but everyone already has to build, like, max spell suppression anyways, so literally no one's going to run this. That's how I think. Blah, 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 blah. David, I thought you wanted to talk about the stuff after I went through everything myself. Are you getting impatient? Yeah, I'm not gonna read through these. Ascendancy. Oh shit, they changed a lot more than I thought. Oh wait, no, these are just the ones that they said. No witch changes. Path of skill tree. More noble. Then there are oil combinations to anoint them all. Huh? You can no longer anoint beef anymore. Oh no. Wait, those used to be so good actually. What? Like for early game, because they were super cheap to anoint. Perfect Agony. Instead, it causes damage over time elements. Multiply for elements. Equal to crit multi. Causes a critical like not to deal extra damage. Wow, that's a nerf, right? No longer causes. Wait, is it a nerf? I can't tell. Because like it's 100% instead of 50%, but then you can't build damage over. You can't build like regular damage over time multi anymore. Probably a buff. Ah, it doesn't apply to me anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, there's so many. The Adorned got nerfed super hard. It can now roll 0%. Wait, you can have a blank Adorn now. That's so funny. Oh, Defiant of Destiny. That's a pretty big nerf. It just lost almost half of its effect. Eternal Damnation now has maximum endurance. What? Huh? I mean, there's probably some really niche cases, but that sounds absolutely terrible. Oh, wait, this is a downside for its insane upside. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, I kind of understand it now. Oh, so you can't build endurance charges on top of Eternal Damnation. Yeah, if you can get the same effect of Eternal Damnation as you could from endurance charges, you don't without the like minus max res downside. No one's gonna use Eternal Damnation anymore. Wow, they nerfed ward looping. They made it harder. Okay, Taste of Hate no longer is taken as cold. Oh, rip Taste of Hate. No one's gonna want that item anymore. That flask. Oh man, so many like tiny, small crafting changes. Div card, okay. Do any of these matter? Not really. Ruthless, don't care. Monster balance. Of life. Curec mod. Wait, there's so few of them. Did they add back the 7th gate? Essence, Abyss, Ambush, Harbinger, Breach. Wow, that's so few. Wait, let me search up 7th gate. No, they didn't add back 7th gate. Quest reward changes. Oh yeah, I did see the teaser for the bandit changes. They didn't talk about that in the content reveal. It's so good. I think early game it's still resistances. But later in the game, oh yeah, especially since they nerfed Iramir, one passive is not going to do a lot because two passives usually meant you could get to a notable, but one passive does not means most of the time you won't be able to get to an additional notable. So then these are like about as strong as a notable. Yeah, they're almost as strong as a notable. So a lot of times you would take these. You would take like Alira early game, Caitlyn for like soft core late game, Oak for soft or hardcore late game. Okay. Yeah, they added the one skill point somewhere else. Stack life bars. It's a good quality of life. Alright, nice. Wow, there's so many updates. Hey, they added this. They didn't even need to do this. Like Detonate Dead was already dead. Oh, that's a lot. Oh boy, they changed basically every gem, have a very intense league mechanic that's going to take a lot of time. Also added back in some previously pretty insane league mechanics like Sentinel and Affliction and even Kalandra. So maybe the Doriani build is back. Who knows? Let's see what people are saying for league start. Let's go to the good old Zizarin. Bro, like no one's gonna play Witch. Because Witch is literally on the opposite side of everything that got changed. It's so sad. Oh, he actually made a Witch build. They killed it instead. Yeah, Ground Slam Slayer. There's gonna be so many new builds. Why are these League Start builds still the same though? Lacerate Gladiator, EA Champion. Well, I could do EA Elementalist, right? Let's look at Necropolis builds. Why the fuck are there what happened to OP? Wait, what happened to PoE Ninja? Why are rares on the unique section? Well, if I was okay, so I was going to do. Wait, let me see their changes to minion builds. Raise zombie. They didn't change raise zombie at all. Raise specter. Barely got changed. Okay, so minion builds didn't get changed at all, and that's still the like that was the go-to build for AFK. Blight Ravage. Actually, Blight Ravage should be easier now since there's so much power creep. Yeah, this league they definitely added a lot of power creep with gears, stats. So I'm pretty sure I can still get away with just doing like Zoomancer. It'll likely like not be able to do any other content, but I'm okay with that. I don't need to do any other content. I just need to be able to AFK earn money. Oh wait, but if I AFK and Blight Ravaged, then you don't get resources for the league mechanic. Oof. Anyway. So I'll have to think about that. But if I do want to AFK Blight Ravage maps, then it's pretty simple. I just go like Zoomancer, SRS for leveling, But if I don't, if I want to just map and do the league mechanic, because the one problem with only doing Blight Ravage is that I'll have like no content. It's gonna be just the same thing. Oh, there's gonna be so much like content that can be made this league because the league mechanics are being so hard to optimize, and there's gonna be so many like cool new builds that pop up. Yeah, my build didn't change. The Mana Storm, Lightning Conduit probably didn't get changed at all. Yes. Did they fix Shock? Huh? You can apply 50 shocks? What? So weird. Yeah, my Mana Storm build didn't change at all. So I want to just do a normal I want to just do a let's go back to the videos. You can close most of these. Oops. All right. Let's see what people are saying for League Start builds. Bro, no one's gonna be like super accurate. Spicy sushi. I don't even know this guy. Nor does it matter. The minion build tier list. That's what we need. Simple Atlas trees. The Atlas tree didn't get changed that much. Level Archmage. I mean, which can't really run Archmage unless you do Lightning Conduit. Let's just take a quick look at these. Lightning Strike, cool.
In the wild, speed is
boy.
essential for survival. Arguably not.
Leech, with our next strike skill being Frost Blades, which you would also play on Slayer. Peaconk of Bouncing, yes, Poisonous Concoction. You might have played it before, but this one's a little bit different.
Can you play this on a cultist?
A little easier of a playstyle, a little bit. If you don't mind some delayed poison damage, you do get a lot of power at pretty low gear investments.
Minion build.
Minion builds. We got one on max roll. Otherwise, you can hit up Gazi or Power Mage. I'm sure they got some YouTube videos, all the minion stuff, especially with all the.
Bro, Witch is so dead.
And of course.
They don't have.
Of course, any max roll article for a nice little hand-holding experience. Bone Shatter Juggernaut, Ignite Elementalists, like 3 of them. EA Champ, Hex Blast, Archmage Ice Nova, Peacock Bouncing, X-Wing Miner, Toxic Ring Bliss, Last Ray Gladiator.
He said like one sentence about minion builds.
Righteous Fire from Pox. It's the same as EA, 10-fold times more noob friendly. But also, might even be a little bit more boring than EA. But if you're just looking for the comfy, walk around, old man play style build, you get to boot up Righteous Fire. And I tell you what, man, if you boot up RF, you play it, you blast, you gear it up, RF becomes pretty fast, right? It's not.
Did they not change RF? Jeez.
Hey everyone, it's Spicy Sushi. So I wanted to play a build that would be flexible for League Start and the starting build I'm going to go with. I know some of you might be expecting some like Degenerate Strat or something of the past where I do like 30 hours of heist, Sanctum these days, and then push for Simulacrum, which honestly did sound a little bit enticing, but I usually burn out super hard with those kind of strategies. This time, I'm actually taking like a brand new approach because this league mechanic looks like the most fun that I've seen in a long time. Not necessarily like the island or like the trading.
Yeah, I agree with that. I really want to interact with
that stuff looks kind of wild to me. I'm not sure. It looks like the perfect situation for a complete disaster, to be honest, like super unrewarding and costs a lot of gold to set up, but we're yet to see. I'm sure I'm going to explore that side of it, but what I'm really excited for is grinding gold to be able to afford experimenting with the new Recombinator, which is actually like the Sentinel mechanic brought back. If you weren't there for that, it was probably one of the best crafting mechanics ever introduced in Path of of Exile, it's actually not as strong as Necropolis in a lot of ways, but there's also a lot of ways in which it's super unique and amazing, and that's because you can basically move mods wherever you want.
Well,
to
Necropolis broke the game, so
try to maybe like make a you could make like grasping nails and stuff and put breach mods on them, but this is a whole other beast when you enter Sentinel recombinating. So I am really excited for that. Honestly though, they did say it's been nerfed, so I do want to explore what those nerfs are. I think they teased the first one was no more mutations, but they did not tell us what the second one would be. If I had to guess, it is probably going to be that we can no longer move mods where they can't inherently roll. So let's say like spell suppression, moving that to Evolved Regalia or whatever the new highest energy shield base is. I could see them definitely nerfing that part of it because it was pretty busted. I would love it to still be in the game, but it was pretty insane. So if anything, I'd put money on it that we can't just move spell suppression, move phys reduction, move armor to Evolved Regalia, stuff like that, right? So that's probably what it is. I'm probably gonna go for something crazy like a perfect bow or claw day one. I'm really excited to push this. I'm gonna get a lot of gold though, especially for the new black market. Now this potentially looks like just a better ROG, which is exciting, and it's also a little bit depressing. To be fair, it does look like a massive gold sink. Basically, you can pick whatever base you want, and then it'll roll really high tier mods on it, similar to ROG. ROG is basically that, but you get to re-roll the, like if you have really good suffixes, you can keep re-rolling prefixes.
why ROG?
You can't really do it with this, I assume, though you could actually buy a bunch of different items, and then mash them.
Why did it not compare it to
Really
Glennon?
good item, you could try that. But, you know, to be
Alright, let's see what it's building.
So I think I'm gonna go with Archmage probably. I do want to see some more PoE since the retaliation skills came out. I might just go for melee last second, but Archmage is just really, really strong. You do so much DPS and you have so much tankiness on a very reasonable budget. And honestly, the coverage and the mapping is great. I think it looks like a lot of fun because I want to be able to do T17s, but then if something happens where another strat is going to be better, I can easily switch to it without being like, oh man, my build's not really suited for this type of mechanic. I guess I just have to avoid it. You know, I don't want something like that to happen because we were teased actually that a lot of quantity bonuses were being added back to past league mechanics. This immediately makes me think of possibly Alva. Alva used to be like had the most quantity multipliers in the game, I think. You know, in the amount of time that you invest. So if they added quantity back,
Alva was dead last week.
The best way to get a lot of gold drops at the end of each Alva. I'm just not sure, right? I have a feeling T17 juicing might be the best way, but so you know, I just want to be flexible, and so I don't really have like a defined thing that I want to do. I know I'm probably gonna do ROG for a few hours, but after that, I'm not entirely sure. So anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you guys about today. That's just gonna be the update before the league start. I will see you then, and if you have any questions, you can always join my Discord or type below. I'll probably get back to you, or you know, hang out on my Twitch.
Hey guys, Gassy TV here with another.
Skip to the end.
By the way, it's so good. And stack it.
I really don't want to play. I really don't want to play a minion build if I'm just running through maps. That sounds incredibly boring. Yeah, Zoomancer didn't get hit at all. But otherwise, really boring. Very trash. His Reaper. Oh no, they didn't buff Reaper. Sad.
Hey guys, this run is meant for those of you who are interested in.
Oh, he's playing the old man.
What's going on, guys?
Yep.
It's Rachich, and here's the second part video about league salses for 3.
But there's like a random guy. Probably not even trustworthy. Oh, Hexblast Occultist. Oh, that was strong last league. Where I need to save the patch notes. Okay, let's save this. Where did it get saved? Oh, it got nerfed quite a lot. Oh wait, no. It got nerfed for leveling. Okay, that doesn't matter then. Oh, this was really strong last league, if I remember correctly. Yeah, everyone was basically playing it, if they were playing Occultist. That is an angle. I'm pretty sure it's pretty decent for mapping too. Detonate Dead is dead, so if that's gone, then it's all just like minion builds that sound really boring. Well, by boring I mean they're slow for mapping, and I think you want to be faster with mapping. Detonate Dead, EA. I think for Witch the best skill might just be Hexblast. Actually, I think it's pretty easy, unless they buffed like some other skill a ridiculous amount. I forgot about Hexblast. Yeah. So we'll see. I think those are my two options. Either go Hexblast, mapping, do the league mechanic and stuff, or do Zoomancer and then AFK Blight Ravaged. There's gonna be a banger league though. It's already like guaranteed. There's so much stuff. All the quality of life changes are really good. The league mechanic looks really good. Whew. Are you still there, David? You want to get on Discord with me? Like Discord call? I have no idea what I missed. I probably missed a lot. There's so much. I could also do zoom answer and do both mapping, and AFK blight. That's also an angle. I don't know, I just really want to do AFK blights. What I missed from this from the patch notes, the insanely long patch notes.
Yeah, like 30,000 words, some shit like that.
Yeah, is this like the longest one?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh shit.
The longest one was.
I feel like
don't know.
somebody on Reddit would probably post that as like the farm karma.
Oh, like a manifesto, yeah.
Yeah, to make that statement that this is the longest patch notes.
Yeah, for sure.
What are your plans?
I mean, it has to be melee, right?
Yeah, I think so. If I wasn't playing Witch, I would 100% go melee. Melee looks sweet.
Wait, you're still playing Witch, bro?
Yeah, what do you want me to do? You want me to play melee too?
I don't know, but white maps can kill you now.
Wait, what do you mean? Witch didn't get nerfed.
You have 2k armor now. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, because of determination? Yeah.
Like, you lost half the flat armor.
Wait, but you get more life and you get more. You still go like armor evasion bases though, so those still have more.
Yeah, but
armor.
you're not gonna get good armor bases early, right? So
yeah.
most of your armor is gonna come from determ. So while you're in yellow white maps, it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, so you mean
sure.
early? Okay, yeah.
And you don't have Defiance Banner either.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's not a good way for witches to get endurance charges. Like you saw those Archmage builds, right?
Yeah.
I love the reason why they're recommending it is because of the Hierophant, right? Because foreign endurance charges.
4 endurance charges insane, yeah.
Insane. And they were talking about some insane setup late game where you stack max endurance, and then you go the lab jewels, right? The minimum endurance charges. So you go 2 of those, 1 of the other ones, and then you just get like 10 minimum endurance charges, some shit like that. We're talking about things
That's like 40% reduced elemental damage and physical damage. Yeah, that seems a bit overtuned. Wow, that's really strong. That's like all the damage in the game, just Fizz and Ellie. Like what? Jeez.
Yeah. That's why Juggernaut got nerfed pretty badly. In terms of endurance charges. They lost armor.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Mitigation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, if you look into that. But yeah, Jug. It's like the Trickster. Remember when Trickster used to be the only one who could go Ghost Shroud?
Mm-hmm.
And then they removed it and then put on the tree at a weaker version. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Where,
like in softcore trade, you're still just gonna get like Cloak of Flame early game for For like Witch.
For Witch, yeah.
Yeah. That's like kind of
But-
mandatory now, though.
Either that or Lightning Coil for sure.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive. I think the last league it was like couple C, because you do find them a lot.
Yeah. It's.
Uh,
But they do change
like
rarities
non-link
around.
versions.
Yeah.
Also, unique bases have generally worse base stats, right?
Mhm.
Than the new bases people have. So I don't know what your end game setup will be. Like, even if you could start Witch and get things going. Because
We'll see.
at tier 16, you're not gonna have 20k armor anymore. It's more like, even with the armor bases, it's like maybe 7-8k at best with flash up, right?
Yeah. They just wait. So they didn't add any additional way, like physical damage mitigation?
They removed a lot of it, like the fist taken.
Because no one was complaining about like too much elemental damage. Everyone was complaining about too much physical damage.
Well, I mean, they got the, like, a lot of builds will run endurance charges now, right? Because it also gives elemental damage reduction.
Yeah.
So the builds who can go endurance charges got buffed, right? So
Yeah.
they're solving fizz damage that way. But for Witch is tough because so they removed the Veil mod for fizz taken, and the Delve mod as well. So you can't have like 20 damage taken on your helmet anymore. Fizz taken as elemental anymore.
Wait, is there a unique helmet?
I don't think so. You can still roll the implicit for fizz taken, but that's like 8%, 9%, right? Or 10% maybe at the highest level.
The call taken. Wait, taken as. Let me go on the wiki. Where are the uniques? I mean, there's still the shield, right? The Searing Exarch.
Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's still, you can still get around 70, right, with Dawnbreaker and Lightning Coil.
Yeah, I think that.
But the problem is, I ran that on. Oh wait, Brendan sent to invite you. Invite him too.
Oh, okay. Hold up.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, this man
Hello.
still wants to go Witch, bro.
Wait, what kind of witch? Hold up.
Bro, I don't know. I looked at the patch notes. Hex Blast is probably like the strongest league start.
Isn't
For
that
Witch?
Assassin?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's Assassin though, right? Hex Blast?
Maybe both? Let me check.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, people are saying for Detonate Dead, it's dead, right? But apparently you still have enough flat damage with the trash corpses where you can do Archmage builds with it.
Oh,
you can
because
just
Detonate
not.
Dead of Chaining has pretty good coverage.
Lamau.
So
I don't know.
you can go.
You can still go EA Ballistas.
Yeah, you
Oh
can.
yeah, it actually got buffed for Elementalists because they moved the totem nodes from the bottom side of the tree.
They killed it on Champ, but
closer
you
to
can still
Witch.
play it on Elementalist.
Wait,
Yeah,
what do you
but
mean?
the problem is that-
Zizarin just made a video telling you to go EA champion.
No. He said he made those videos because no matter how nerfed they are, if they're still playable, people will want a guide for that. So that's why he posted it. So he has a disclaimer.
I think that's
Every
is
one of
that
those videos.
is that the alternative way of saying that he just re-uploaded an old video?
I mean, with
Are you
some
streaming your
changes, like
screen?
Yeah, I am.
basically. I mean, he does say in the beginning of this video says weaker. Especially champion, like Brendan said.
Okay. I mean, I could consider
No.
that. Yeah. EA Elementalist has always been good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, bro, if you're going Elementalist, Warden's better, bro. I don't know if you've seen the Warden notes. It's way better than Elementalist.
Yeah, but he only
Elemental
plays Witch, bro.
Oh no. Yeah, the Warden looked pretty strong.
Elementalist is literally a ghetto warden.
Oh no.
Like, if you look, Warden has a
But it's only for
freezes
attack,
least,
right?
2
Warden only
seconds.
is only for elemental attack builds, right?
Let me check. All right, you have it pulled up.
Yeah, you can just read off my screen.
Hmm?
So tinctures, yeah, I mean, tinctures
Okay,
are.
tinctures are fucking irrelevant.
Oh, really? No one's gonna go that? Okay.
And they look pretty weak
'cause
unless they have some like strong ass tinctures that
it's
they
not
haven't.
passive anymore. It's active. You have to press it,
Yeah,
and
you have
there's
to
a
like
mana
spam
burn
them.
effect. Like it burns away mana, so you have to solve that issue.
Yeah. So
Wait, do they work
the
with Mage
ones-
Blood?
no, I
They're-
don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure you literally have to activate it by hand.
Yeah, they're not fast. Yeah.
Oh, they have. Oh, it's Oath of Spring, Winter, and Summer.
Yeah,
Yep.
those are
Look
the
at the
OP
freeze one.
ones.
The freeze
The
one's
freeze
different.
one's disgusting. You can perma freeze Ubers basically.
Freeze. I mean,
And
for
they
the
buffed the freeze
least
effect on the bosses.
causes.
It's 50% action speed maximum now.
Then-
instead of 30.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Wow. Wait, did they nerf the Heat Shiver?
They nerfed Heat Shiver last week, right? It was
They
last week or
nerfed
the
Heat
week
Shiver
before.
like a couple leagues ago.
Yeah, it's still good.
Maybe 2 leagues ago, but
Over
it's still
summer,
very
if you know.
strong.
Yeah, it's still good.
If you would
I
ignite
can
it,
still
you-
BIS on like Frostblades.
Yeah.
Oath of Summer. If you would ignite, you can use Scorch instead.
Yeah, Scorch basically just
Wait, can you?
reduces their LE res, so
Yeah, but can you still ignite them, or do you just go like a fire hit build?
I think Scorch does damage too.
No, it's not damage.
No, it's just a just a
damage?
debuff. Yeah.
It
Oh,
just
never mind.
reduces risk, but the problem is you need to do a lot of fire damage.
It's like you
Yeah,
need to
max
do like
Scorch.
big hits.
I mean, EA can probably use it. I don't know, but it's small hits though, right? For EA, it's a lot.
No,
of
EAs are big hits.
Big hits when they
Is it?
explode.
That's why you go
Oh, okay.
ignite, David.
Oh, right, yeah. But you don't ignite anymore if you go this build.
And
So,
then
yeah.
it's like that in Avatar of the Wild
All right, let me read this one.
for
Level
like the
20.
massive damage.
Gain 1 unbound fury when you cast elemental ailment. Yeah, why would they make this about ailments? Because the elementalist was already about ailments.
Well, it's a better class, right? There.
True, it's just a better version of your shit class.
Why would they do that though?
It's also way better than elementals now because you can choose when to activate it. It's not like where
Like
it's like
you
4
know, like
seconds
how
on
in
off.
gotchas they're a power creep. This is power creep.
Yeah, I can see that. Wait, your hits always inflict freeze,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
like
assuming you
10
can
seconds.
always
Is it
be
like 10
unbound.
seconds?
No, there's like downtime to the unbound because you need to stack up stacks, and
Oh,
then
okay.
once you're at max stacks, you can pop it for like 80% more damage or 80% additional damage.
No, it's
Yeah.
more damage. Yeah.
Oh, more damage. Just
consider
kidding.
for, like, a
It's
boss?
actually insane. Then
Oh.
more damage is
Boss or a raid?
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but someone did the math. It's like if you have a decent build, you can have like 10 seconds uptime and then 8 seconds downtime,
Okay.
which is like pretty good considering
So-
it's such a huge damage buff.
Yeah.
The concern with Warden though is people say like early game your gear is not that great, right? And Warden doesn't give any attack speed or any action speed boosts.
Oh.
I heard that Warden's pretty good early game because of the elements kind of like make up for gear disparity.
But like you don't get max ailment, right? I mean it's still really good for sure. Yeah.
It just gives you a lot of like damage just from ailments,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
which is why it's pretty good early, but it doesn't scale as well later.
Yeah, I mean Deadeye's probably still better. Deadeye's just gonna snipe one of these mods from Forbidden Flesh Flame.
That's true.
Yeah, do you know how expensive fucking perfect form is gonna masterful form is gonna be this league?
I can't imagine, bro. It's probably gonna be like a mirror.
I bought it like 2 leagues ago. It's like 7 divs and 2 divs.
Oh Jesus. Well, that was when Duelist wasn't that popular, right? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, most people just want Ranger, Ranger Witch.
Wait, so what are your guys' plans?
We're both
I
on Slayer.
was cooking like a Fizz Impale Slayer Flicker Strike.
Wait, did they change Flicker Strike?
They buffed it a lot.
Oh, they buffed it. Mana cost.
I mean, all melee.
Yeah.
Wait, did you watch the live stream and?
Yeah, I did.
stuff
I watched
already?
everything. Yeah.
Okay,
I know
so
that.
all the melee skills got Giga buff pretty much, and Flicker Strike I think is literally the only skill that went down in mana instead of going up.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And Slayer's just absolutely Giga busted. So
Yeah, for sure. Because
Wait, but you can league start Flicker Strike? I thought league starting Flicker Strike was never
you can
that
always
good.
League Start Flicker Strike.
you can always League Star.
Yeah, you
Flicker.
could have always
Okay.
Flicker started Flicker
Okay.
Strike. It's
Wait,
just
wait.
if you wanna do
Wait.
like Ubers and shit, you need a lot of investment.
Do you have Path of Exile builds to start rather?
Do I what?
Do you visit the Path of Exile builds subreddit?
No, why? Should I?
There's a Flicker POV there.
Oh.
Is it the one with 200 million damage?
Yep.
On league start?
No, not a League Start, bro.
Oh.
That's like high investment.
Okay, I would hope so.
No, but I'm pretty sure someone's gonna League start using that POV
Yeah, someone's gonna get debated.
and use their credit card, right?
Like, yeah, but I think I might do Lightning Strike to start first, and
That's
then
definitely
respec
better.
into, because I try to make a build, but the items would be too expensive early, so
Yeah, because
I'll
everyone's
just
gonna buy
respec later.
Relikish.
Yeah, Relikish and Arn's Anguish.
Yeah. A lot
Pretty
of the T1
broken
T0
combo.
uniques will be much more expensive because we don't have MF first anymore as much.
Wait,
Fuck
Brent.
MFers.
Wait, Brennan, so you can't play until Saturday?
No, I can play Friday night,
Oh, okay.
but it
Do
won't
you
be
wanna
until
play
like
together?
7.
Yeah. I'm down for
7.
that. If you wanna join.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah,
And
I
7
won't. I
will,
just
like-
won't be like literally starting on League Start. I'll just be starting a few hours later.
I think I'll hate myself if I play campaign alone.
Yeah, campaign's pretty cancer one. It's just so boring.
Oh, they said they changed it too, but I guess they
Yeah,
didn't
they just
reveal what
added-
the
Nah, but it's like they just added a few more like
Easter egg things.
encounters. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
encounters.
Oh, okay.
Like how they did on the like last week, where they just had some more encounters in the first 3 acts.
Oh,
acts.
okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. They didn't change that much.
I see.
If you want easy currency, buy 1 Lightning Strike Jewel, pass by Act 2 Corruption, wait for a Vault Lightning Strike, baby.
200 IQ.
It's 1 in 12.
Tougher. It's gonna be no quality.
Yeah. And Vault Lightning Strike's really nice for campaign, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
So,
see.
I'm probably gonna start Lightning Strike.
I have 2 days to. Actually, less than 2 days. I just have tonight. Yeah, 2 days. Today and tomorrow to figure out what I'm doing.
Yep, pretty much.
Root 2 made a Frostblade Slayer guide. Oh, it looks really nice.
Yeah, Frostblades is pretty fun.
Like, a lot of the gear's cheap too. Like, there's a unique dagger. It's really good. Early.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure you've used it before, brother, right? It's the Imperial Skin one. I forgot. Oh, White
Yeah,
Wind.
White Wind.
Yeah, White Wind. Gives a lot of damage, especially because they buffed all the damage modifiers. Added damage. That one has so much cold. Do you really want to go Witch, Albert?
I'm just saying, Albert.
Yeah, but
If
it's
you-
kind of
if you-
sad. It's like
If
really
you
sad
don't
to
go
go with.
Slayer, you lose 40. If you lose a shit ton of Fizz and Elemental Res for
Okay,
free.
Albert, I played minions last week, right? I hated my life.
Yeah, I know. I don't really want to go minions either, but we'll see.
Like, it's not even T17s. It's like T16s. Your minions die and you get one tapped. It's gonna be even worse this league. You're gonna
OSRS.
die yellow white mouse.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to go minions. Not for that reason, but like I feel like minions are way too slow for mapping. I mean, they always have been.
Minions
Yeah.
are sleeper.
I mean, the concern with EA Elementals is though, like
They're
you did
squishy.
get buffed. You did get buffed, but you got squishier.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
even
So-
squishier.
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of your armor there is Defiance Banner Determination. So
We're the worst populated builds last league.
that's like Necro is super popular.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Albert, you say you're
Uh,
farming Blight, right?
I mean that if I farm, it's either that or I just like do the league mechanics. So the league mechanics so fun. But if I do blight, then I kind of have to go a minion build, like an AFK minion build.
Please be my oil prince. Because I can't be asked to farm that mechanic.
Get those prismatic oil.
We'll see.
Somebody's gonna post their +4 max res amulet
Mm.
from the Devil Anoints.
Give me a strangle grasp. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good too. Especially
Yeah, I did not get
we
one.
can go for the 4 Anoint Carnage Harp with melee boots.
That was the peak of my gameplay.
Wait, did you guys see the like the league mechanic and immediately think of Black Desert?
Really?
'Cause that's what.
Think of Black Desert.
I
Yeah,
never
don't they
used
have?
Black
Don't they have
Desert.
something like that?
You would have to ask Raymond because I never.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did any of you show this to Raymond?
Okay, so they're gonna be interested, but the thing is, they can't handle the campaign. They specifically told us that if the campaign's longer than 2 hours, they're not gonna play it.
Oh, I see. Well, technically,
I mean,
Technically.
if you're fat,
If you're
no,
good.
even if you're a god, I think it still takes 2 hours.
it's like 3 hours, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Can you finish Act 10 in 2 hours?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
Didn't
Havoc-
wait. Last week, Havoc
Yeah.
did the campaign in like 1 hour with like
No, I
super.
haven't just posted a video
PoE
today. We did it in 30
campaign,
minutes. We did it in 30
speedrun.
minutes to level 100.
What do you mean?
What?
What?
Look at Havoc, search Havoc, level 100, 30 minutes. You can watch it.
Oh,
What
6
did you do?
No, don't do VODs. It's on his main channel.
on the main
I'm
channel.
watching it right now. Wait, this is the Lake of Kalandra, though.
No. You posted one today.
Today?
I saw it.
I thought he doesn't even
Okay.
post on his main channel. Oh, I see it. World Rec. Oh, I see it.
Level 100 in 30 minutes.
Wait, what did he do before? Oh, he did an hour.
Well, there's the Shrine Strat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And all flames too. So, like legit, he got level 40 in like 3 minutes.
I see.
So technically, yes, we can set this up for Paul.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of money and work.
That's a lot of money and work for not a lot of
You should look at
returns.
his gear. He has
Bro,
like
Paul would,
no.
Paul would still
No,
quit.
Look at that guy's gear. He has 3 1 passive voices, 1 mage blood.
Yeah, good
Oh
one.
shit, that's a lot of money then.
I don't think our net values combined last league
I'm
is
pretty
1
sure
1
that-
passive voices, bro.
I'm pretty sure his setup is like 10 mirrors at the very
Yeah,
least.
didn't he need like Empyrean to help him?
Yeah.
The 1 passive voices is like 2 or 3 mirrors by itself.
Oh, that's one good thing though. It's gonna be cheaper this league, hopefully.
Oh yeah, they buff the drop rates on unique jewels and
Delirium.
Simulacrum.
And more people will farm simulacrums because you don't need to do the 15 waves.
It's only 15 waves now.
Yeah. And didn't it say Delirium gives like quant 2 now?
I didn't hear that. Maybe. I don't
I
know.
think that's map delirium though, not simulacrum.
Yeah, but that means simulacrums will be cheaper.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. For sure. I mean, people are still gonna farm delirium here.
Oh, it's not in the patch notes. I don't know.
No, it's in the item quantity changes room at the top. If you go up. No. It's not there.
I have no idea where it is. Oh,
It was at the
here?
top.
Such oh yeah, it says such as or delirium, but then
Right
it
here,
doesn't.
right
Yeah, right here, but it doesn't say like exactly how it works.
Yes,
Alright,
we'll see.
we'll see. It's gonna be fun though.
I'll still fall asleep if I do simulacrum though.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
got AFK auto bomber build.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you guys on league start then. I need to
Alright.
do a lot of planning. Oh boy.
Good luck. The rest of us will be brain dead slayers.
Yeah.
I highly recommend Templar.
Why? Just for Archmage? Just to go Archmage?
The 4 endurance charges is pretty nice.
Yeah,
for
endurance
your
charges are pretty nice.
Well, I don't think so, bro. I don't think I can go Templar.
Yeah, he has long neck.
I mean, maybe you can go Occultist Wanderer late game when you have currency, because they buffed wands this league. I don't know if you saw. It has higher attack speed, crit, and yeah, if you go, it's control F wands.
Oh, I thought they just did the like quantity. All of these, like everything. Oh yeah, they did buff the attack speed on all of them.
Attack speed and crit as well. I think one of the wand crit is like 10 or 11%. I'm not too sure. It's pretty high.
God damn.
Yeah.
11% crit. I do not see 11% crit on a wand, bro.
Maybe not 11. It was, I thought I saw 10.
That sounds pretty stupid.
No.
It's like it's the highest crit weapon in the game.
On a wand.
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw 10 on the video.
Even 10's pretty crazy.
Where is it? I guess not. Huh.
I mean, here's 9.5. Oh, here's 10. Wait, here is 10.
No, Omen Wand is 10, yeah.
Yeah, Omen Wand is 10.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Damn.
You're going crit. I don't know if you want to go wander on these bases though, because attack speed is lower, right? So, I don't know. So people are saying this is mostly for Sandstorm Visage players.
Hmm.
They want to crit cap easily.
But they changed the rarity on Sandstorm Visage. So it's harder to get now.
Yeah, they raised the rarity. So part would be like 50 divine item.
Oh, this item. Yeah, but then they're like
the one from Sanctum.
it was like super cheap for even though everyone was using it, right?
Yeah, because it
'Cause
dropped
was
from.
more common.
It was
That was more common.
a lot of people farming Sanctum.
Did they change Sanctum at all this league?
I don't think so.
We don't know if the mobs drop gold or the bosses. We don't know yet.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty shit. If it didn't drop gold.
Oh yeah, does everything drop gold? Wait, does
everything in maps drop gold and areas? We don't know.
I was gonna ask for Blight Ravage map.
I mean, it should, right?
Oh, but you still need to farm the resources, right? If you want to do the league mechanic, you still have to farm maps for the.
Because Albert Blight does the loot explosion at the end, right? Once you complete it. So,
Yeah.
And they're like the drops of the monsters. So I'm pretty sure it drops at the end.
Wow, these patch notes actually don't say anything about gold.
Yeah. Are you excited for recombinators?
I mean, I didn't play with their combinators the first time, so I don't know.
Holy shit, you missed out.
Yeah, I did. I don't know how did they say how they're nerfing them? They seemed omega broken.
The only thing they said was you can't roll Sentinel mods, unique Sentinel mods anymore. We don't know if you can still double fracture or not.
I think you probably should be able to double fracture still.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just shittier chances.
Maybe. We don't know. People will experiment for us, so
Yeah.
they'll get their combinators faster. Because I don't know if you saw the gold cost, it's like 50k for a single try. So it's very late game. It's probably for people who get the T16s and stuff. Because campaign these are only drop like 100, right? Or something.
We'll see.
Yep. Can't wait to get my mage blood from a shipment from the town.
Why not a mirror?
I'm probably
Somebody's.
spend the most time.
Can't wait to get a stack of mirrors from my shipment. Can't wait to get a stack of mirrors from my slaves running maps for me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was kind
It
of
would
funny.
be such a dopamine hit if one of your
Just
workers
randomly
brings you a
open
mage
it.
blood.
The guy just brings you a mage blood.
It's better RNG than you.
True.
Hey, you don't know if they left a mage blood though.
That's true. He just died in the T17 map you left him in.
Wait, they can run T17 maps? No way.
I think
it's
because
like
the higher the
95%
difficulty, the chance to die is higher. So T17 is probably like 90-something% chance to die.
I mean, it's not worth it.
Yeah, no way they're gonna make it like
But
viable
have
for you to
that
farm T17.
5% chance to get some loot.
Okay, let me put it this way, Albert. That's only for streamers who want a meme for content.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
put
you
their
can level
best
them up and they
workers.
have better chances or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Or higher, better
There's
ones.
different tiers. I wonder if it'll be like gacha, where you just constantly roll for good god tier workers.
God tier
Probably.
slaves, you mean?
I mean, that sounds like a really good way to keep people playing the game.
Okay. How about that, brother? We still paid our gold. Yeah.
Are there melee witch builds?
Dominating blow.
Joke?
Dominating blow.
Like,
That
play some
even-
kind of smite witch.
My witch?
Smite elementalist witch or some
What
shit.
the
World of Purity. That'd be my only guess, but like,
I mean, Herald of
Okay,
Purity
fair.
doesn't scale melee, you scale minion.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, though, you don't get endurance charges, you don't get block. Because a lot of
Yeah,
the block
you
moves
are
they
pretty
added is
squishy.
Templar or Marauder.
Actually, now that I think about it, there's actually no point in going witch. You do less damage than Warden. You don't have any tank stats. Like,
Oh,
Tennis
boy.
is kind of just shit.
Yeah.
Maybe a cultist
Honestly,
will be
Albert,
better.
just go Scion.
Yeah, Sion's also a hot woman. Did you see the gladiator node on Sion? It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
No, wait, let me look at it.
you gotta something, yeah. It's better than Glad.
Yeah, it's actually crazy node.
Alright, what does it give? It now provides 25% chance to aggravate bleed. Okay. 50%
Okay.
base chance to block from shield.
They
Dual.
removed the 20 fizz over time in Glad, by the way. And
Deal.
Scion has it. I don't know why.
Wait, what? Which part?
More fizz damage. They removed it from Glad.
Deal 1% more damage with hits and ailments to rare and uniques every 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's for bad builds.
That's
Oh.
for Quinn 69Z DPS build.
I see.
Right, he's just going full meme, by the way. These are League Star retaliation skills. Retaliation bleed.
Watch her be insane.
Wait, that our retaliation like is that like counterattack?
So when
They're
you
replacing
block,
vengeance skills.
like you block and then you can proc your retaliation skill,
But there's
and
a
it does
cooldown.
like a shit ton of damage, and then there's a cooldown on it.
Yeah.
So how do you use that as your main skill if there's a cooldown?
So it has a high damage hit, right? So people are saying it's good for bleeds.
I don't know. Maybe you run a bunch of them so you have different cooldowns, so you can just spam different ones.
Yeah, that sounds pretty scuffed.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be good. I just wouldn't risk it on league start. So
I mean,
I'm
it's
not
either
big
this
brained enough to
or-
make that work, bro.
It's
Yeah.
either this or pressing 4 war cries on a melee
But
build.
to be fair, 80% block, free low.
Like the only saving grace of Glad is the lucky block, because that node is insane.
That is, yeah.
You can get like 90, 95 max block. Effectively. But Slayer's better. What can you say?
That's true.
Like, Slayer can just go versatile combatant and just go have pretty good block. They can also go endurance charges. They can also go evasion.
Or they can go all of them
Armor.
together.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
So
yeah.
you saw the RF league start video, right?
From
There's a funny clip of Pox trying to justify spending 150 divines on his build, and you have 8 million damage, right? Which sounds okay, but if you don't cast Fire Trap, the damage goes down to 420k.
What? What?
That's how bad RF is right now.
Did they nerf it? I thought.
No, it's always been bad but it gets carried by the Chieftain Explode node.
Oh, I see.
So like mapping, you will barely notice the damage unless you fight a rare.
You will never catch me playing RF, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know how anyone plays that sleeper build.
Same.
That's crazy.
Feel that.
I don't care if it's good. How sleeper that is. Nah, bro.
I mean, my default build died, so I don't know. Rip Pathfinder.
Yeah. All right, I need to get off.
All right. See you at league start.
Yep. See